If you are starting right now with HighLevel and you're not sure how to customize in order to store all the information that you need for your contacts, stay until the end of this video. My name is Lucas. I'm a certified HighLevel professional, and I'm going to show you everything you need to know about custom fields, from the basics to the best practices, so you can create a powerful CRM capable of handling all the information that you need from your clients. If you like content like this, please subscribe to my channel, leave a like in this video, and editor, play the intro. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Lucas Dantas here, today bringing another content about HighLevel, and we are going to talk about custom fields. But before we dive into this content, what are custom fields and what are they? So custom fields are additional fields that you can add to HighLevel in order to store information that's not present in the native fields. Native fields are information like name, phone, email, all the fields that already comes in HighLevel when you just create an account without you making any sort of customization. And the custom fields are additional fields that you need to add to HighLevel in order to store information such as height, weight, how many years of experience someone has. So if you need to store this type of information, you do need to add additional fields. Now I'm gonna share my screen with you so it's easier for you to visualize what I'm talking about. We're gonna go to settings because I need to explain how you can create custom fields, how you can make your CRM more effective for you and your clients. So we're gonna click on settings right here, and on the left side, we're gonna click on custom fields. In here is where you see all the native fields that already comes with HighLevel. Click on folders here on this tab, because now it's going to make this easier for you to understand. On the right side here, we have contact and we have opportunity. What does that mean? Contact is an object and opportunity is another object. What are objects in this case? Objects are tables, in each field it will be like a column in this table. For example, let's take a look at spreadsheet because I know this is going to make your life easier. So I'm going to start a spreadsheet from scratch, and here you're going to have name, phone, email, and just to make this easier for you to understand, we're going to add weight, we're going to add years of experience. In here, this will be like a contact table. You see, the same thing goes with HighLevel. HighLevel has the contact object where we have first name, we have last name, we have phone, email. These other fields here are custom fields that we need to add to HighLevel in order to store this information. And that's what we're going to be taking a look at right now. Here we have all the native fields. If you click on contact, you'll see we have first name, last name, email, phone, the fields that I've told you about looking at that spreadsheet. And we also have date of birth, contact source, contact type. If we go back here and go to general info, we also have business name, street address, city, country, state, postal code, website, and time zone. You see that we only have 15 fields. So if we wanted to add the field to store weight or the years of experience, we do need to add additional fields. We can add additional fields to contacts, and that information pertains to the contact. You understand what I mean? So age, height, weight, years of experience, that's the contact information. If you want to know more about, how many payments someone will be doing, like this is going to be on the opportunity side. More information about the deal someone has with you, maybe their timeline, the timeline for a purchase. Then you can have that field inside of opportunity. And then you can have all the options available for that specific field. Now, we're gonna dive into the types of fields so you understand the capabilities of CRM when it comes to storing information. I'm gonna explain each one of these field types so you know how to use it. The first one is single line. This is when you wanna store information in a free text field that can be any type of answer. Like one of the things I ask in my course, I have a Portuguese course that I offer for Brazilian agency owners, people that speak Portuguese in general, and when they sign in, I ask them, what is your objective? What is your goal with signing HighLevel? And then people say, I want to make more money. I want a better customer service support. I want to be able to do more automation, So this is the type of field that you can use for that type of information. We also have the multi-line text field. This is for when you want to add more information than just one line. For example, give me comments about your scenario, maybe a form where you ask for name, email, and then additional comments, someone to explain their scenario, explain how they would like to be helped. So you can add this type of field if that's the type of information you need to store. We also have text box list. In this one, you can ask people like the types of certifications they have, the types of degrees they have, the types of license they have, and then they will be adding this in a list format. We have number. This numeric field, that's when you want to store information about like someone's age, or maybe you're asking how many years of experience this person has in a specific niche. If you just need to store the number, you use numeric. We also have the phone type. This is for when you want to add additional phone numbers in HighLevel on the native field. You can add additional numbers, but this is maybe like a specific type of number, you know, like a spouse number, something like this. So then you can add a custom field right here. Monetary, that's when you want to store a dollar amount or any currency amount. It's not only related to dollar. If your sub account is set up for dollars, it's going to show up in dollars. But if it's a Brazilian account, for example, it's going to show in Brazilian real. So here in monetary field, you can store information about, oh, how much money you have available for this. What is your approximate budget for a purchase? So you can use this type of field to store this type of information. Drop down single, that's when you make it available for the lead to select several options. For example, years of experience. You can do it in a way that you ask as a drop down menu. You can say 1 or 2 years, 3 to 4 years, and here do more than 5 years. So here you can store the information that you need by giving specific options, and people can only select one. And you can also do like the drop down with multiple options. That's when you want to do like service needed, for example. And you have like roof repair, you have roof replacement, and you have roof inspection. And if you add this to a form, people will be able to select roof repair, they'll be able to select roof replacement and roof inspection. So when you like trigger a notification to the business owner, to whoever needs to have that information, you're going to see on that email, on that alert, roof repair, roof replacement, roof inspection, so that you will understand that all those options were selected. Besides that, we also have radio button. Radio button is kind of the same as a drop down single because you can only select one. And for this, I would recommend like yes or no fields. Like, do you have a HighLevel account? This is one of the things I ask when people sign up for my free course. And I have the options, yes or no. And I ask people if they have signed up HighLevel using my link. And then I also ask yes or no. So this is a type of field that you can use for that specific use. Of course, it's not only limited to yes or no. You can have 10 options here, but keep in mind that people will only be able to select one. And we also have checkbox. This is kind of the same as a drop-down multiple, but the way the information is presented is a little bit different. On the checkbox type of field, you will see several checkboxes that you can select them all, or you don't have to select any. So, for example, let's just say that you have like an acceptance check, you know, where you check for valid name, just creating an example, a valid email, budget, and booking. You know, so this will be like information that you need to collect, that you want people to check the box in order to show that some progress has been made on this lead. So when people see this on the contact record, they're going to see all these 4 options with the checkbox right in front of them, and then you can select the ones that you would like and leave the ones that you haven't done yet unchecked. So this will be an example of a checkbox field. We also have date picker. This is when you want to store information about a date. Let's say that you are importing a list and then you need to know the date of someone that has enrolled. You know, you have the enrollment date on that spreadsheet. Then you have to have this field in the system in order to store that information. Besides that, we also have the file upload. That's when you want people to upload an image, upload a resume, and even here you can select the types of files that you'll be accepting. So you can do PDF, you can do JPEG, PNG, you can select specific ones, only CSV files if you want people to, maybe it's an onboarding form where you're asking people to upload a list of contacts. So then you can use the XLS and CSV option and just leave this option enabled, you know? So you can see how these fields work, so you can think of how you can use that in your scenario. Besides that, we have signature. I would be careful with this field. This is when you want to upload a signature file, but I would be careful and understand when you can use or not. I don't have any scenarios where I have used this, but if you do have that need, please test it out, add to your form, see if the user experience is going to be what you would like to. So those are the fields. Now we're going to create a form and then create an internal notification so you understand how you can collect that information and send to the business owner or send to whoever needs to have that alert. So the first thing we're going to do is to create a form. We're going to click on add form form right here. We're going to create this form from scratch. We're not going to worry about how it looks. So don't worry about how it feels, how it looks. We are just going to create custom fields so you get a better understanding in how you can use in your automations. So I'm going to get rid of this consent. I'm going to get rid of this information as well. So this, we have a basic form with only native fields. Here, I'm going to create a form for an agency that needs to collect information about the client. So I'm going to include here custom fields like, what is your goal with running ads? Let's say this is an ads agency. Okay, we're going to add this to additional info. We're going to save, and then we're going to ask, what platforms have you used in the past? And here we're going to add Google ads, Meta ads, LinkedIn ads, TikTok ads, Snapchat ads. And we're going to add this to additional info as well. And the last thing, it's their approximate budget, their approximate ad budget. And now we expand this, and I'm going to add this, and this. If I need to collect this information, and this information is key part of my sales process, my advice here is to make them required so you don't have to reach out to them later when you could have collected this information in the first place on the form. So here we have first name, I'm going to make it required as well. Last name is going to be required as well. Phone number, email, those are the native fields. In here, we have the custom fields. What is your goal with running ads? This is a text field form. What platforms have you used in the past? This is a drop down with multiple options available. In approximate ad budget, this is a monetary field we have created. So now we can save this form. I'm going to put a name that's easy for me to identify. So this is going to be agency lead form. So now I save. I can create now an automation, very basic automation, very simple. And what we need to do is add as a trigger a form being submitted. Here, we're going to select which form by adding a filter. If you don't add a filter, that's going to trigger every single form submission you have in HighLevel. So you want to filter to make sure that this automation only triggers for the agency lead form. So here I'm going to save. And now I need to add the internal notification action. Here, when we click on send internal notification, we have all these three types. I'm not gonna go deep into these notifications, but in all of them, you can specify what information is going to be shown when this alert is sent. If you do SMS, of course, you're gonna receive a message, and you can include every single field on that form into that SMS message. If you want to do via email, you need to include the from name, the from email, you need to specify the user type, add a subject, and also the email body. And if you want to do as an app notification, all you have to do is to add a title. So here's the title. I'm going to include the contact information right here, the contact name, you see? So if I was filling out this form, this notification would arrive to me saying new lead for agency Lucas Dennis. In here, I'm going to specify more information about the lead. And before we add the custom fields, I'm going to do name, phone, email, goal, platforms used, and approximate ad budget, okay? And now all I have to do is to get these fields from here. So I'm gonna put the full name, the phone, I'm gonna get it from here, the email, I'm gonna get it from here, the goal, then I have to go here, custom fields, and then I can add the goal right here. Platforms used, what platforms have you used right here, and then approximate ad budget, I add right here. In here, you can specify if people click on this notification, they're gonna go to the contact record, they're gonna go to the conversation record, they're gonna go to the opportunity. We are just going to send them to contact, and we're going to send this to every user in this sub account. Guys, that's pretty much it. I hope this video helps you understand better the custom fields. In this video, I have explained what is a custom field, what is a native field, the difference between them, how you can add custom fields, the types of custom fields you can add, and how you can trigger a notification whenever a form is submitted. I have been creating content about HighLevel for almost 2 years, and if you like content like this, don't forget to subscribe. And I'm also leaving a link in the description of a 30-day trial so you can sign up for HighLevel. And for all my affiliates, I'm gonna be offering 1 monthly call to help you reduce the learning curve. Guys, I hope you enjoy this content, and I'll see you on the next one.